guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Leslie and I like to post budgeting, lifestyle, and motherhood type of videos here on the Mother Plan. For today's video, we're going to jump right into it. We have to do a breakdown for the first paycheck of the month for October 8th. And I'm going to go ahead and flip to the calendar view, which is empty. I know. Usually I have nice pretty sticker kits for my monthly view, but y'all, I wasn't able to do it this time because the clip art and the designs that I bought for the month of October, I'm just struggling with putting it together. So like right now it's the weekend, it's actually Saturday when I'm filming this video. We got paid on the 8th. So I just wrote a little sticky note of all the bills that I need to pay for these 2 weeks. And I'm going to try my best to come up with a fall kit. It won't be in October, which none of my kits are technically monthly kits. They are just, you know, choose your month. You get to do whichever month you want. But I'm just going to do a fall kit, and hopefully I'll get one out by the end of the month. Hopefully I'll find something that I like, because I'm not going to just throw it together and try to sell it to you guys. If I don't like it and I don't want to put it in my planner, then hey, it's not working out. So that's why you see an empty calendar view. And but nevertheless, we still have to get those bills paid. So I do know the bills that we have to pay, and we do have to cover the mortgage, the truck. Can y'all see? And yes, my handwriting is sloppy for the new people who are joining me. So for paycheck 1, we need to cover our mortgage bill, the truck payment, student loans, life insurance, car insurance, medical insurance, the electric and water bill, and the solar panels. Those are our major expenses that we need to cover for the 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and flip to our paycheck breakdown. Which is right here. I do have a link down in the description box where you can purchase any one of these budgeting sheets that you guys see me use on my videos. So let's go ahead and write our date, October 8th. Okay, so for income, yeah, I got a lot of numbers to add up because we did a lot of side hustling. Okay, so for wages, for paycheck number 1, let me just put wages here. We thought we were going to bring home $1,200, and it only ended up being $1,042. Ouch. Yes, I know. All right, so for paycheck number 2, we projected $1,400. Y'all, sorry if y'all hear that noise in the background. There is people working on their yards. It's Saturday morning, so it's always yard day in my neighborhood on Saturday mornings. Well, it's not even early. It's like noon, but people are still working on their yards. Okay, so for this paycheck, the $1,400, we end up bringing $1,437. Okay, and then for our other income, we projected $900. Okay, so the amount that we ended up bringing home was $1,384. So this included a small little bonus check that my husband did get from his job. We also had income coming in for both our side hustles. And some of you guys know that we have family that stays with us, so they give us money per month. So that's where all this money ended up coming from. I always lump everything together in other category. So that's everything and not including our primary jobs. So let's go ahead and total up our projected amount was $3,500. Can you guys see that? There we go. and we ended up bringing home $3,863. Very good. Always like it when it's more than the projected amount. Okay, so let's go ahead and move down to our expenses.
Head held high, even though it's not a lie that we need deep in the dust. Killing time while pretending that we're fine, thinking someday we will burst. You and I are falling behind and I'm ready to go. Get out while we're whole. Now take my advice. Take my advice. Let go.
All right, you guys, I am back. So I did go ahead and write down all of our expenses and the projected amounts, which pretty much all of them matched except for one. So mortgage was the same. I always budget the same amount. And insurance, same. Car insurance, the same. Life insurance, the same. The electrical bill, I got that bill before I did the projected budget, so I knew exactly how much that was going to be. It's still expensive, y'all. I'm so irritated about this electrical bill. It's crazy. I have solar panels and I have an irrigation well, so this is really expensive for us. Our bill typically is like $150, $160, and I have a really big house. I have 2 AC units, so before we got our solar panels and everything, our bill was average like $475, $460, all that stuff. So especially in the summertime, it could be almost $500. So it was really important for us to try to get that bill down. So we invested in solar panels since we do plan on staying in this house for a long time. And at first it was great. Our bill was like $130 here and there, $120, $150. But y'all, ever since, you know, the pandemic hit and all this stuff, rates have been going up with our electric company. It's really crazy out here. So yeah, just $242 is not good, coupled with the $195 that I have to pay on the solar panels. So we're back to paying pretty much what we were paying before. So I mean, I guess technically it's still good because eventually we will own the solar panels and we'll only have to deal with this amount. But for right now, I'm highly annoyed. So excuse my little side rant. That's just a little something that just bugs the heck out of me. Anyway, truck payment. Truck payment is still $460. Y'all, at some point, we really need to refinance this. I talk about this in almost every video. It's just not done yet. I'll let y'all know. So as soon as that number go down, y'all gonna hear me screaming happy, happy joy. But for now, we will still pay the $460. For our student loans, it is in partial deferment, so we did do a partial payment for $134. So that's the only thing that is under budget, because I always budget the amount that we were paying prior, just so I don't forget how much we were paying, and then all of a sudden we have to go back to paying that full amount. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta come up with another $200. So budget $366, it is only $134, yay. And the solar panels is the same at $195. So our total expenses, let's get our little calculator out over here. All right, y'all, we have a total amount of $2,803 under budget, yay. And I'm going to go ahead and take that $2,803. I'm going to minus our income, so $3,863, and we are left with $1,060 to divvy up between our cash envelopes and our sinking funds. So I'm going to put that right here, $1,060. Let's go ahead and fill in our categories.
Let go, I wanted you. I know, you feel it too. Cut loose.
Okay, so we are going to add $200 for our groceries. And then I'm going to add $100 for childcare. For gas, I'm going to do $80 this time. Last time I did $60 for the month of September for 2 weeks. I'm going to try $80. We'll see. We're cutting it very close still, so we'll see if I keep having to spend all the money in this envelope. We're just going to have to keep bumping it up. But for right now, we'll do 80. And then for our miscellaneous, we're going to do 25. We'll do $22. I know it's odd. I just had to kind of make this stuff even. So this is the first time. Usually I just do like 20, 25, 10, 15. But it was just a little strange. I don't know what happened and why I needed to add dollars on something else. I decided to give us the extra change, if that makes sense. So $22 for him and $22 for me. And then for the family fund envelope, we're going to do 20. And that is a total of $469. I'm going to take that $469 minus our $1060. We are left with $591 to spend on our sinking funds. And I'm going to just go ahead and add that right here, 591. Be right back. Let me write down my categories.
Cut loose, before we sing. We sink into the ocean's blue, the ocean, the ocean, the ocean.
All right, so let's go ahead and add in our amounts. So for sinking funds, we are going to add $20 to the home category. For cars, we're going to do $30. Pet care, I'm going to do $25. And Terminex we'll just give $15. Back to school. Oh, I don't know why I put that one here. We're not going to do anything for back to school. I meant to leave that one off. For karate, we're going to do $30. For birthdays and gifts, we're only going to put $16. I know that's really odd, right? For emergency prep, so this is a new category, you guys. Right now, we are going through a pandemic, and y'all know it's been crazy out there in those stores. Well, it was crazy back in March, April, and May. Couldn't even find freaking toilet paper, and we couldn't find basic canned goods, just your everyday household and grocery items. So we are starting a little late, but we did start prepping probably like, I think it's been about 3 to 4 weeks now. I have filmed some of the videos. I will be posting them on the channel, but they're just not ready yet. So you'll start seeing them in the next couple of grocery hauls where I talk about us prepping. And we basically cleaned out a closet, and I am not going through that mess again when all of the numbers start to increase, which they have been increasing. So I just know that now it's flu season. This is the, the sick season's coming up with fall and winter. So we just decided to add some money to our weekly grocery to prep for the winter and just get a 3 to 6 month food supply. I know I'm going off topic and you guys are here for, budgeting and breakdown numbers, but I do want to point it out because you do see a new category. Emergency prep is exactly what that means, preparation for food. We will eventually be adding batteries and, well, we kind of already have this stuff. I'm in the state of Florida, so this is a hurricane state. So we do have batteries and flashlights and, radios and things like that. That stuff we've always had, but I'm just going to be reinforcing those categories and definitely focusing on food preparation for right now. So non-perishable items, stocking up on those canned goods and all that stuff. That's what this is for. We have done, I think, 2 major hauls for those, and I'm just going to be adding money into a sinking fund and just have that. So if I see a good deal or if I feel like we should stock up, I'll have that in an envelope. So for the video purposes, I did go ahead and add it here. I'm not going to actually stuff an envelope because I've already used this money. We used our debit card when I went grocery shopping for the last couple of weeks. So anyway, back to the numbers. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know where that new category is coming from. Okay, so we are going to be adding a total of $186 to our sinking funds. I guess I should have put that right here. Y'all can't even see. I added it right here by mistake. I'm not going to white it out. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little arrow. Total, it should be 186. Okay. So that is good there. Now, as far as extra debt payments, we typically don't do that the first paycheck of the month just because I never know what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is just take that 186 for our sinking funds. I'm going to subtract it from our total that was left, the 591, and we're left with $405. So we're not going to do any debt payments or savings. What I'm going to do is actually hold on to that money, keep it in the checking account, and we shall roll that over. So let's go ahead and do our summary, just crunch our numbers to make sure everything is correct. So for our expenses, we had a grand total of $2,803. Cash envelopes, we added a total of $469. Sinking funds, we added a total of $186. And then no debt payments, so extra debt, 0. And then our total is I can never tell if y'all can see this glare. There we go. $3,458. All right, so let's go ahead and check our math. Our income was $3,863. And all of our expenses, including our cash envelopes and our sinking funds, we had a grand total of $3,458. All right, so we are left with $405. And we're going to take that amount and just roll it all the way over to next week. I'm going to roll that over to next 2 weeks, actually. Y'all, I'm all over the place with my words today. Sorry. So $405, that's a good amount, but I already know some of this extra income, we're not going to have quite as much for the second part of the month. So I'm definitely going to hold on to that for sure, just in case we may need it to pay the rest of our bills. We have a lot of heavy bills coming up at the end of the month. So I am pleased. As always, y'all know I like it when we bring in extra money. So we projected $3,500 and we were able to bring home $3,863. Our total expenses for the month was $2,803. Cash envelopes, we were able to put in $469. And then for our sinking funds, we added $186. So that ended up being $3,458, which we subtracted from our total income, and we're left with $405 to hold on to give us a nice cushion to use for the next paycheck. If you guys have any questions or suggestions or just want to leave me a comment, please do so down below and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.